Welcome to Leeds Library's Local Studies Department. My name's Louise Birch and I'm the Senior Librarian here. Today I'm going to tell you about some of the items in our collection relevant to Black History Month. First, we have a 19th century circus playbill from Pablo Frank. Pablo Frank was the first black owner of circuses in this country, and he visited Leeds often, so many times in fact that he is actually buried here in St George's Field. We also have a huge local history collection, including the official race relations reports from the 1970s and 80s, accounts from local historians, and a lot of people's memories and reminiscences. As well as this, we have a large newspaper collection, including back copies of the Yorkshire Post and the Yorkshire Evening Post, but we also have the Leeds Other paper. This was an alternative radical newspaper who were more likely to report on marginalised communities. A really interesting part of this is if you look at their reporting on major events compared to that of the mainstream media, especially with something like the 1981 Chapeltown Uprising. We have a very large selection of maps which are really good at citing geographically where communities moved to and how they developed those communities and worked within them, where people went to school, where they had their first jobs, and where they met socially in places of worship. We also have a large photographic archive called the leodis.net archive, and this is available digitally for anyone to use. On there you'll find photographs of those geographical areas, but also of major events like the West Indian Carnival, black-owned businesses including Dr. B's restaurant and the Daily Bread Bakery on Chapeltown Road. The beauty of the Leodis website is that you can leave comments and memories for other people to come along and find. And then finally, we have our library blog, the secretlibraryleeds.net. On there, we put the interesting stories that we find, a lot of our research is on there, and it's a great place to start if you want to find out more about the resources available in the Local Studies Library.